this long polynomial. What I want to do is factor by grouping. And I can see that my groups are not actually together here, so I'm going to rewrite my grouping so that they're together. So what I want to do is I can see that this term has an A and this term has an A. So I'm going to write those together. So I have 6ay plus 3az. Now let's come up here and see what else we have. Here, this term has a B, and this term has a B. So we're going to write those next. So here I have plus 4by plus 2bz. And my last terms are minus 2cy minus cz. Okay, so now we're going to factor by grouping. Here's my first group that I have. I'm going to say what's common that I can factor out. It's my next group and my last group. So just looking at these first two terms, I want to factor out my greatest common factor. So I'm going to factor out a 2a. And when I take a 2a out of a 6ay, that leaves me with a 3y. Sorry, I shouldn't be taking out a 2. I need to take out a 3 here. So I'm actually going to take out a 3. Sorry, this side was misrepresented. I'm going to take out a 3a, and that leaves me with a 2y plus b. And then this term I can take out a 2b, and that leaves me with a 2y plus z. And lastly, I'm going to take out a negative c, which leaves me with a 2y plus z. Now I can always look at these, especially this last one, and make sure that I've done my signs right by distributing it back through the parentheses in my head and checking that I would get these answers. So let's go ahead and do that in our head. Negative c times positive 2y is a negative 2cy, and negative c times positive z is negative cz. So I factored these correctly, and as I can see now, I have a common factor that's the same in every single term, so I can factor that term out. So I'm going to bring my common factor out and see what I have left. From the first term, I'm going to have a 3a. From my middle term, I took out the 2y plus b, and I'll be left with a 2b. And my final term, when I take out a 2y plus c, is minus c. And now I have factored